to death. And in September 1945, the United Nations was formed supposedly to prevent that from ever happening again. It was a lie because at that time most of the world was colonized, most of Africa was colonized, and Harry Truman was able to make the UN ratify the genocide, the Nakba Holocaust in Palestine in 1948. And they used the cover of the UN for a Holocaust in Korea in 1950. But today, the overwhelming number of countries of the world are members of the United Nations, and overwhelmingly, the people of the world stand with the people of Palestine. Because most people don't like people who starve children to death. Today, Dachau, Auschwitz is back, and it has a new name. It's called Gaza. And Adolf Hitler, and Eichmann, and Bormann, and Himmler are back. Their names are Netanyahu, and Trump, and Gallant, and also Macron, and then the Merz in Germany. Because there is an international conspiracy by the most powerful forces in the world, the richest countries in the world, to exterminate the people of Palestine, to starve them to death, to eradicate an entire nation. Like the people of the Warsaw Ghetto in 1943, the people of Palestine, the people of Gaza are fighting back. They need the whole world to stand by their side. The UN is rigged because the United States by being on the Security Council, can veto any effective international action. President Gaddafi tried to change that and they murdered him. But there is an instrument passed by the General Assembly called Uniting for Peace that gives the General Assembly the right to go around to overrule the Security Council and call for international action. And we've had enough talk. We need action. We don't need countries to be recognizing the Palestinian state after the people of Gaza are dead. We need food and medicine to get into Gaza right now. We need an international military force. Only 12 countries have stood up. They signed a declaration in Bogota calling for complete arms embargo on the Zionist state. Countries like Cuba, Venezuela, South Africa, Colombia. And when I say the Nazis were trying to hide their atrocities, this massacre is being carried out in plain sight because, as the president of Colombia, President Petro, said, they want to send a message of fear to the entire world that we can kill anybody and murder and massacre anybody, so humanity has to stand up. We need an international force to go to Egypt to open the Rafah Gate. We need the entire world, including the Arab regimes, who continue to pour money into the U.S. military-industrial complex. We need them to BDS, and we need to be in the streets, and whatever else we have to do again and again and again until this genocide stops, because we need action right now. Next week there's a conference happening here, sponsored by France and Saudi Arabia, two-state solution, recognition down the wall. We don't need that. We need those countries. Do they have armies? Do they have navies? Do they have an air force? Do they have a merchant marine? We need those countries who say they are against the Holocaust to take action right now. And we've got to tell our government here, because the United States government wants the genocide, otherwise they wouldn't be paying for it. We got to tell them, not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel. Not another dime.